What's up, squad? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. Alright, this is going to be a guide on how to take care of cows, what they need, and what you need to make it profitable. Here we go. First thing you need for cows is a pen for cows and land. You need land to put the pen on. You can't just put a pen wherever you like. So after you purchased a good plot of land, you could plot down a cow pasture. Alright. I recommend the bigger pasture over the smaller pasture because 50 cows is just enough to make profit. Anything more than that, you're making a good amount of income at least every 2 days. At least every 2 days. Alright. So I would say 60 or more cows is a bare minimum to at least make 1 cow a day. Alright, so I recommend that. Alright. After you've gotten your cow pasture down, you want to come to the right over here to this square where this barn door is at, and you want to open the animal dialogue. You open the animal dialogue, you'll see every type of cow, American, and I'm assume European cow, Bohemian, and every type of color they have. Alright, I can't stress this enough, is that you want to choose one type of cow in your pen. The reason I say that is because the way they reproduce is by type. So if you have one type, they can reproduce faster. If you have a bunch of different types, it's only gonna reproduce by type. So they don't mix together. So get one type of cow. As you can see, I have black and white, just regular cows in my pen. So the reproduce rate is much faster because I have more of that type of cow. To buy a cow, you just pick the type you want, move it, and you'll see that there is a $200 fee on top of the $2,500 fee for the cow, and that's for transporting. Alright, I recommend you just do it this way because adding a trailer on top of all the stuff you need and the equipment is going to be a hassle. Alright, just for now, take the fee and deal with it. It'll save you a lot of money and you'll make money faster that way. Alright. After you have your cows in your pen, alright, you're gonna need to feed them, and you're gonna need to give them water. Alright, you're gonna need to give them things. And if you go to the animal section of your menu, you'll see the conditions that are needed for the cows and the food that are needed for the cows. Alright, I'll show you how to knock every single one of these down in this tutorial. And the byproduct of that is that you get manure, slurry, and milk. Alright, manure and slurry, those are fertilizers, free fertilizer that you get from taking care of these animals. You could spread it all over your fields at no charge other than you having to take care of them. Alright, it's I'm gonna assume it's cheaper than buying fertilizer and doing it that way because it's pretty much given to you. Alright, another byproduct is milk. You need a special trailer to transport it to one of the selling points. I'm going to show you how to do that, and the profit is alright. Depends on how many cows you have. But it does help with, I'm going to assume, with fees, any type of fees you have at the end of the day, or even mechanical fees, like taking care of your equipment. It does help because at the end of the day, it's a profit, right? Alright. So to make profit, usually you need 60 or more. You can see I have 69 and the reproduction rate is 22 hours. So like a day, I'll have another cow. So I'll have 70 in a day. Well, the next animal's in 3 hours. So it's usually a day when you get in the 60 range of how many cows you have. But yeah, that's the mark you want to hit. Anything less than that, that's why I tell you don't get the smaller pen, because it's not worth it, man. Just if you have the money, save the money, get you the good stuff. It's worth it in the end. I mean, that's everything in this game. If you could get the good stuff, get the good stuff. But don't get it if it's really not affordable. And maybe I'll talk about that in other videos, alright? Also, with the pen, you need somewhere to get silage, alright? Here I bought the big silage pit. I have some silage at the end, right there. I need to refill it, but you need some space on your land for a silage pit. Unless you're gonna be buying, I don't recommend it, but either that or you're gonna be buying silage bales, which are a pretty penny, right? 2,200 for 4,000 liters. That is way not worth it. I mean, I'll do it if you have an emergency or something, but other than that, man, buy a silage pit. It'll help you in the end. Alright, the next thing you need to get is these two things right here. Alright, on the left, you have a telehandler. Alright, you need a telehandler. It makes your life way easier. You can get the wheel loaders or the steer skid loaders, or you can have a front loader. I wouldn't recommend it because for one reason. I mean, you can't, if anything, get the wheel loader. Don't get a front loader, and don't get a steer loader. The steer loader is really, it's kind of fidgety. You can knock over bales really easily. I wouldn't recommend that. The wheel loader, it's more for manure. It's kind of weighted, so you could push down silage and stuff like that. But I would recommend a telehandler. They extend really far. You don't have to do much work. It makes life a lot easier, especially for these long, tall bale stacks. Get a telehandler. It helps a lot. Makes life easier. The wheels turn differently depending on what mode you have it in. In this mode, it's 4-wheel drive. You can switch it around in your menu. Recommend that. Get it with the bale fork so you could grab bales. We're going to use this to fill up this mixer wagon, right? So this mixes the total mix ration you need for the TMR, alright, total mix ration. This mixes it for you, alright? And what you need to make a total mix ration is hay, which is this light colored bale right here, and straw. Alright, straw you could get from, I believe it's wheat, and I think it's oats. I know there's multiple ways of getting straw, but you need straw, alright? I'm going to show you how to fill this, alright? So let's jump in our telehandler. And here is the magic. Hold on, let me turn off the engine. The magic rule for mixing, alright? You need 2 hay bales, which is the lighter stuff, and 1 straw bale, alright, which is this gold stuff. Alright, so I'm going to do that for you right now. We're going to jump in here. And this is why I tell you to get the telehandler, because it could get up there without a problem. grab 2 at a time if you're a pro like me. No, I'm just kidding. But you could grab 2 at a time if you could handle it. And then you come over here. Try not to. It gets kind of wobbly when you're trying to transport something. So go kind of slow. Go over here. Change your camera. Go up a little bit. Turn down. Bam. Right? Easy peasy. Alright, so now we got 2 hays. Now, what do we need? We need some straw. Alright, so you can see the damage I've done in the past. I knocked these bales down, and now I gotta go take them over here. So, get this last bale in here. Up we go. And if it doesn't work with you, just move your telehandler a little bit, and bam, it's in there. Alright, so we're almost done. Alright, so the last thing we need, other than 2 bales and 2 hay bales and 1 straw bale, is silage. Right? So what this mixer could do is it could pick up things off the ground. Alright, so we have a silage pit. Lucky for us, we don't have to use a shovel to shovel in silage. We have a silage pit over here with some silage. I'm just gonna take it over here. And I'm gonna show you that when you have the combination right, the load in the back will change color. Alright, so we're gonna turn it on to pick up stuff. We're picking up stuff now. Alright. Alright, so now we have the magic. See how it changed color? We have the magic number. Alright, we're in green. You can see the top left corner. We're within the parameters of those lines right there. So I'm gonna turn it off. And now what you do is you drive it to where you feed the cows. Go over here. And then you empty right in their bin. Alright, so now it's emptying all this good food. These cows are going to be happy. You're going to get profit from it. Everything's good. Life's good. Alright, another good thing that this I guess mixer does is that you don't have to scoop these up. The reason you have to scoop these up because it counts as cleanliness. This is cleanliness right here. And if it's all dirty, your profit's going to go down. So you want to keep this clean. The way you do that is to use this mixer to scoop it up all the way across, right? Usually back in the past you would have to use either this or a shovel, or there are some mods to clean this up, right? This is console. There's no mods, and I don't feel like picking it up with a shovel. So the way you do this is you turn this on, right? Turn it on and you pick up everything that's on the floor, right? And then you just empty it back in there. Easy as pie, right? You don't have to waste your time scooping every little thing up. Clean. Everything's clean. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to show you is we're going to go down the list. Alright, so we did total mixed ration. Now they can either take hay or silage. Usually I do silage for this. I just use the mixer to get some silage. I get it full of silage, right? This whole thing to the brim, full of silage, and I dump it off, right? But since I'm running out of silage, I'm going to show you how to do it with hay. So you come over here. There's a hay bale right there. I'm just going to use that one. You pick up the hay bale, and then you drop it right in there, right? And that counts as either hay or silage. Next thing is grass. Grass is the same way. You just grab a grass bale, which is the darker bales that you've made, and you take them to their feeding pen, and all is good, right? So we did cleanliness, we did total mixed ration, hay, silage, grass. Next thing is water and straw. Alright, water. In order to get water, there is, I believe it's under animals. You could get one of these. It costs $9,500. If you're on a budget, I recommend that. And you have a little bit of cows, get one of these. You don't have to get the biggest tank available. If you have the money and you have a lot of cows, get this. I recommend these two only because they could transport water or milk. As you can see in the icons below, one transports 8,000 and one transports 32,000 liters. Alright, what I kind of recommend doing is grab one for water and then grab one for milk, because if you have water still in one of the tanks, you can't transport water and milk. So you want to grab probably one small one, one big one. Alright, but you need a truck to pick up this trailer right here. Alright, so back it up. I have nothing in here, and I'm going to give you a good tip on how to get water for free. Alright, if you're a new player, or you just don't know this, but usually you had to, people buy the water container or go to, I believe, one of the faucets, or there's a well around here and you could get water, right? But they charge you for it. The way I'm gonna show you right now, you get water for free, but it's kind of risky, because if you fall in the water, you have to reset both the trailer and the truck. Alright, so if you come, look on the map, look for water on the map. I don't know what map you're playing, but you see this river over here on the right side? That's water, and we're going to use that to fill up this trailer. You'll find a pond on other maps, rivers, depends on what map you're playing. But the trick is, you want to find where the land doesn't just cut off. It's kind of just creeps into the water. Because if it just cuts off, you're going in the drink. Alright, there's no stopping it. When this thing is weighted, and it will take you with it. So you want to back up really carefully. Alright, see, it kind of just, it takes you. Alright, it's kind of just taking me. Alright, so you want to be able to get out of this mess if you can. Alright, so now I can start filling the trailer. It's underwater. We can fill it now. Alright, you can see the water bar on the bottom right is filling up. this is free water, alright? You don't have to spend a penny on this. It saves you in the long run. Saves you a couple $1,000s. I do it this way because it's free, alright? So we're gonna fill this up. Meanwhile, I'm giving you the tour of my shack. Look at the shack. Oh, that's my bed right there. My refrigerator's right there. I got TV in here. Yeah, I got everything. All right. This is a spot. All right. So, and be careful because sometimes the trailer, as it gets heavy, will take you in the water. So just be careful, man. Because if you go in, you gotta reset everything, and when you reset a vehicle, your gas goes all the way down, and you have to pay for all the gas that you lost in the river. Alright. So we're gonna transport this over here back to the pen. And I'll see you guys back at the pen. Alright guys, we're coming back to the pen. Gotta dodge these bale pillars. And to the right side of the pen, or I guess depending on whichever it's facing, on the outside, you'll see this feeder right here, this trough right here. You want to line it up with your trailer and empty the contents in it, right? So you'll see the water's going down now, getting water in their pen. So now the cows are happy, eating food and water. Good stuff. Alright, so that's it. Alright, I leave the water trailer there. I just back up and then empty it again and then take off again. Alright, that's water. Next thing I gotta show you, straw. How do I get straw inside their pen? You could be thinking maybe you feel it over here. No, you don't do that. Alright, this trailer right here is a special trailer you put straw bales into. Alright, it eats them up and shoots them out, right? So it fills, this is straw right here. It'll fill your whole pen with straw. And the reason you need straw is because that's how manure is made. So if you come over here, you'll see, yes, a big pile of manure. I'm saving up to give to my grandkids and my kids. No, I'm just kidding. I'm saving up so I don't have to make trips back and forth, and it's all one shot, one field. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Alright, so when you have straw, it makes manure. That's the only way you get manure, is if you have straw. If you don't have straw, you won't make manure. The cows don't need straw, but it's a cool byproduct of what you're doing. Alright, another byproduct, slurry. Slurry is another form of fertilizer, just like manure. Manure is dry fertilizer, but you could use it as regular fertilizer, and this is liquid fertilizer. Right, this is the juice, if you know what I mean. Alright, so those are the two byproducts of what you're doing. In order to get straw, we're gonna jump in the double deuce quadruple wheel case, right? It's dirty. I need to wash it, I know. But we're gonna jump in this. Grab this trailer right here. Attach it. And we're gonna go to the straw bales. again, this is why you need a telehandler. Alright, another reason, those little front loaders and all that, yeah, they could probably do it, but I would not recommend it. Alright, so let's grab our telehandler. Where are you? There you are. Alright, grab our telehandler. Grab one of the straw bales, the gold ones. Alright, we're gonna take it over here. Now, you can fill this. There's other ways to fill this trailer. You don't have to do it by the bale. You could have a conveyor belt and a big thing of straw and fill it up that way. Don't matter how you do it, just do it. You could fit multiple bales in here. You could fit like 2, 3 sometimes, depending on how you, if you got skills with the telehandler and you could line everything up, then 3 is probably the max. Alright, so after you get your straw in your trailer, you can see the mouth of the trailer is right there on the right side, right? So we have to go over this way. Maybe I'll show you guys that in another video. That's to your left is sugar cane. Yeah, it's a hard crop to work with. I don't recommend it. Anyways, you come over here to this square right here, and you let go everything that's in there. Alright, it shoots it out. And the more you fill this up, you'll notice that the ground is getting covered up. You'll notice that there's more straw on the ground than normal, right? This whole thing will be covered in straw if you have 100%. Alright? So that's how you do straw. You just get the telehandler, put it in here, unload it, you're good. Alright? That is a beast. Anyways, the only thing I didn't show you was milk, and basically, if this is empty, come over here. Come over here, right here where these milk containers are at, back it up, and it'll say, do you want to fill this up with milk? And you fill it up with milk, and you take it to a sell point. So I could sell my milk at the bakery or the harbor for $908 per liter. Alright, so if I have 20,000 liters times 908, so you can see how you can make a profit from that. Mind you, that's like 3 days of 60 some cows producing milk. Right? If you have a smaller number than that, usually it'll take in game a week, to get something at least profitable. So yeah, that's the deal on cows. Hope you guys liked this video. If I left anything out, leave a comment. I'll comment right back, let you know what the best way to do this is, and make your cows happy, man. Make your farm happy. Hope you like this. See you in the next video. Peace.